Good morning, movers. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. I'm Tracy Steen, and this workout today, we're gonna do a Pilates arm workout. All right, so biceps, triceps, shoulders. We'll do a lot of this in the kneeling position, all right? So there's gonna be a little bit of activation on the glutes and thighs. So get ready for that. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today. I'm gonna use nice and light ones because the volume is gonna be a little bit higher. We'll do each exercise for 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and we'll repeat each circuit for 3 rounds. It's gonna take us a bit to get into some of these exercises. Some of these are new for me, so I'm looking forward to doing this workout today. All right, we'll start you with a warm up and end with a cool down. Are you ready to move daily? Me too, let's go. Okay, if you have Pilates on your watch, you can hit that. Do I see it? I do not. I'm gonna hit core training here. And let's start our workout. All right, some hinging front and back. We'll just get a little bit of blood flow going right here. I am wearing just sock feet here today. Because of that kneeling position, you come back, my shoes were getting in the way, so I just took those off. Feel free to do that if you'd like as well. Take it wide, just a little plie and retreat here. Alternate, stretch. Or you can of course go barefoot. That's fine as well. Let a good focus on those arms. And even with lighter weights, we're gonna bring the muscle toward fatigue. That's the name of the game if you're using lighter weights and you still want it to activate the muscle. One more here. Good. Feet a shoulder width apart. Reach low, up high. Let's come up to those tiptoes. Stretch it there. Four more here. And reach across, tap, stretch that middle back. Overhead stretch. Heel dig here, bring those elbows back. High knee here, arms are up. Butt kicks, punch. And circles here. Switch direction. And let's finish right here. Reach the elbow across the body, stretching through that middle back. All right, there are the first 3 exercises. Forgive me if I've called them by the wrong name. That's how I saw them. So let's go. I'm bringing my 3s and my 5s down to the ground here. We'll start with 3s. I've got a double pad here too, just because we will be kneeling for a bit. All right, we're gonna start with that kneel, press, pec deck right here. Let's go, so we kneel, press, and into pec deck. Kneel, press, pec deck. So we're sitting down on those heels, glutes go back, elbows go back. All right, moving into our hip hinge. bicep serve. So we're gonna hip, hinge, stand and serve right there, right? Alternating those two things, shoulders low, away from the ears. And we hinge, up and serve, core is engaged. As you press those weights out, you're not throwing them out, you're gently placing them. Very good. Hips go back. So the first one we were sitting, this time we're reaching hips back. All right, and going into our chomp. I don't know what else this is called, but we'll start together here. You're gonna sit down, come up and open, down, up and switch. All right, start here. So we're down and open, down and switch. Good. So far these weights are a little bit light for me. I will switch to the 5s next set. I'm sure those will add up over the sets, but just getting a feel for it. Very good, back to the top. As I said, I'm gonna turn to 5-pound dumbbells here. We're back to our kneel, press pec deck. Holding 5s this time. Hands start here, and we sit. Press and pec deck. Good. Sit, press, pec deck. All right, good. Going into our bicep serve with that hinge. So again, hips go way back, and then you come to stand, kneeling there, and that front press, palms are up. Reach back, and we hinge up, bicep serve, hinge up. Good. Shoulders stay away from the ears. This is where you can tend to shrug. Don't do that. Very nice, and into that chomp. A lot of people I saw have that yoga ball between the legs to activate thighs. Feel free to use that if you have one. I don't, but it looked fun. Let's start with that, sit. So you're here and open. Switch sides and open. Good core activation on this one with the weights out in front. Try to hold those weights right here without that reprieve to make this more challenging. All right, one more round. These 5s felt better, I'll stick with that. Okay, into the sit. Press, pec deck here. Squeeze those elbows together and work. Of course, if your knees are getting sore, all of these actions can be done with just the arms, right? You could stand and do them. That's totally fine. Good. Moving into the hip hinge with the bicep serve. Reaching those hips back. Pressing out to the front. Sticking with 5s, hip hinge here. We reach and press. And finishing with that chomp. All right. You could also lean back quite a bit. Instead of doing that sit, okay, you could lean back, activating abs a bit more if you wish. Otherwise, you're here and open. Out to the front if you want more front shoulder activation. Nice control on that lift. Almost there. We'll take a break from our kneeling. Very nice. All right, grab a quick sip. Pause if you need a longer rest. And there's the next set of exercises. Take a look. Grab heavier weights if you'd like, and join me back. We're gonna start with our reverse fly leg lift. I'll call half, we'll switch legs. Rounded arms like you're hugging a tree. All right, hinge at the waist. We're gonna fly and leg lift, and then I'll switch legs halfway. So up, slow, up. Now, you can do this a little bit quicker without tapping down. Just keep that leg elevated. Or you can tap, slow the action down. Whatever works for you. Nice activation on the glute here as well. Switch legs, same arm action. Hitting the back shoulder on this one. Very nice. I'm gonna grab my 3s for the bicep curl. Arms are out in front. We're alternating here. All right, I'm just gonna go lighter, see how I do. If it's too light next round, we'll kick it up and work. Knees are soft. All right, alternating here. That's it. So working a bit of that front shoulder with this isometric hold, but also biceps. Probably more front shoulder. Biceps could lift heavier, so this is gonna be more about that isometric contraction up here. No shrugging, shoulders are low. And down for your push-up child pose. So we'll take that push-up from the knees. We're gonna come down and then reach all the way back into that child's pose. So knees a little bit wider. Here we go. Push up here. Stretch it all the way back. And push up. And back. Okay, very good. Those were starting to add up. Let's go back to the top. Back to my 5 pounds. Reverse fly leg raise. I'll call half, hinge, lift. That's it. Up. Back is super flat. Make sure you spread those toes out for a nice center of balance. Push that big toe into the ground. Don't have to kick too high here. Just activating that glute, but the focus is on the arms. One more this side. Switch your leg and lift. Okay, into your bicep curl. I'm gonna try it with 5s. I know this is gonna be quite a jump up. That's all right, I'm gonna try it. All right, shoulders here and alternate. Knees are soft, right here. Good. Wrists are locked in neutral. When people are holding an isometric contraction, the tendency is to hold the breath. Don't hold your breath. Keep it nice and regular here. 15 seconds. This weight's not too bad for me. Very good. I like that. I'm gonna kick that one up next round by adding a plie just for fun if you wanna join me on that. Let's go into the push-up child's pose. So widen those knees a bit. Back is flat. Push up here. So you're down and reach those hips back. Very nice. Let's go into the last round. Okay, into the reverse fly again. I'll call half on the leg. Stick your chest out, hinge at the waist, round the arms. And we lift and lift. One more here, and switch your leg and kick. Think of retracting your shoulder blades. A little tippy at the end. Okay, so kick this up if you like with a little plie pulse, okay? You don't have to do it, you can just stick with arms. This will definitely turn it up a notch. Alternate here. Keep those elbows up, don't let them drop. Doing well, 15 seconds here. This is way more fire. Nice, let's finish off this circuit with that push-up. Okay, and then reaching into child's pose. Bring the elbows in if you want to target more triceps. Here we go, and we're down, and reach. Last one here. Push, push, reach. All right, very good. Grab some water. Pause if you need a longer rest. There's your last circuit, so grab the weights you need and join me back. All right, we'll go back to the kneeling position. We're gonna do an alternating reach. So we're gonna reach up and switch and reach. I've got my 5-pound dumbbells here. You could do this standing, of course. So we reach up, reach. That's it. So a little side bend there as well. The core is engaged. All right, and we're gonna go into an arm hold right here. I think I'll switch to my 3s here. So we're gonna hug the tree. We're gonna go back and open, sit back into that seated position and open. Here we go, low. So a lot of core activation again, as well as that front shoulder. All right, anytime the weight is in the front here and you're hovering it like this or fighting gravity, those abs are activating. So don't hold your breath and don't shrug. Of course, you could eliminate the kneel part and just stay right here if you wish, or hit this standing, that's fine. Whew. Feeling those arms. Nice. All right, let's come into a seated position. Legs are straight out in front of you. We're gonna pull back, and then we're gonna all the way down to this lying down position, reach overhead, and then back up and stretch. So pull it back and reach slow, 2, 3, all the way up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Pull back and slow, 2, 3, and all the way front. 1, 2, 3, pull back. Forward. Nice and slow on that descent. Okay, let's go back to the top. Excellent. Into your alternating side reach. Holding 5s. Shoulders low. And alternate. Stretch and switch. And switch.
Get this party started. I got the music playing loud. How you like my outfit? I have to say I'm kinda proud. I got my dancing shoes on, and I'm feeling dangerous. Let's get this party started. Yeah, we gon' be adventurous.
And last one there. All right, let's hug the tree. I'm gonna go back to my 3s. That felt challenging enough again because you're fighting gravity, standing or kneeling. We're gonna go into that sit position. Reach back, sit, and here. Arms are rounded. Working that pec minor here as well as front shoulder. So that pec part is right by the armpit, right? That's a part that doesn't often get worked too much except for when you're doing chest flies or pec deck. And into the sit up. I'm gonna go back to the 5s, or maybe I had my 3s last time, but I'm gonna use 5s. Legs are straight out in front of you. All right. Pull those arms back. So you're back and up, slow, 2, 3, overhead reach, all the way up, lean it forward. Pull it back, up, slow, 2, 3, overhead reach, all the way forward, pull it back. Very good. All right, round 3, folks. Here we go. Challenge your muscles if you can. Back to 5s for my overhead reach, alternating and work. And into that tree hug. Kneel, tree hug. I'm holding 3s here. Rounded arms, sit it back. You're here and up. Very good. Okay, let's finish off strong with our sit-up. Pull back, sit-up, holding 5s. All right, here we go. Arms here, pull it back. Reach overhead, slow. 2, 3, 4, all the way up. Lean it forward and pull it back. Up, slow. 2, 3, 4, all the way forward. Pull it back. Ten more seconds. Doing well, everyone. Control, control. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. You've moved daily in your arms Pilates workout. Okay, thanks so much for joining. We'll do a nice little stretch down here. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this workout and stay tuned for the stretch. Let's start in a seated position here. All right, reach that arm across, stretching that front shoulder. Okay, what did you think about that? Something different for sure. I like straight strength training. I prefer that, but someone requested this, so I thought I would try it. This is nice if you have just lighter weights and you want to work your arms, right? In a way that sort of brings them to fatigue. For me, reach overhead here. For me, I would still have to go even a little bit heavier, I think, for the arms to feel that, which I could have grabbed my 8s, I suppose. Switching sides, this was my first time doing something like this, so I was wondering how everything would feel. But if I were to do it again, I would definitely increase that weight amount. Let's put our hand on our knee, drop the shoulders, torso turn here. But it was good. I don't feel that shake or fatigue like I do with a bar workout now. Switch sides. I kind of prefer the bar, but this was something fun and different, so you gotta switch it up. As you know, variety is the spice of life. So I did want to try it. Round through the back right here. One of my friends does Pilates frequently, and she's like, it's so hard on that reformer. And I'm like, oh, I know, I've tried that before. It definitely can be a very challenging workout. Arms back behind you. And drop the shoulders low and stick the chest out. That's it, just stretching those front pecs. But yeah, for me, this was like a easy to moderate workout, which is fine. I didn't call it a beginner workout. I think I just called it intermediate. So not too tough, but you know, definitely challenging. Some of those exercises on the arms for sure. I wonder if I'll feel it tomorrow. Bring that arm up and over right here. At any rate, thanks so much for joining, and thanks for letting me just bring some variety to this channel from time to time as well. I appreciate that. Your regular strength training will resume tomorrow, for sure. All right, thanks everyone. See you in the next workout.